Audi Skysphere. The Audi Skysphere concept shows how the brand is redefining luxury in the future. It's no longer just about driving. The concept car was designed with the clear objective of offering its occupants captivating and world-class experiences. To give passengers the maximum amount of freedom, the Audi Skysphere concept was designed for two different driving experiences: a grand touring experience and a sports experience. This makes use of a spectacular technical detail, the variable wheelbase, electric motors and a sophisticated mechanism with body and frame components that slide into one another make it possible to vary the wheelbase itself and the exterior length of the car by 250 mm. At the same time, the vehicle's ground clearance is adjusted by 10 mm to enhance comfort and driving dynamics. To give passengers the maximum amount of freedom, the Audi Skysphere concept was designed for two different driving experiences at the same time. The vehicle's ground clearance is adjusted by 10 mm to enhance comfort and driving dynamics. Sports mode with a reduced wheelbase, while the rear wheel steering ensures that the vehicle remains extremely agile despite its dimensions. Or they can choose to be chauffeured around in a 5.19-meter GT in the autonomous Grand Touring driving mode while enjoying the sky and the scenery, maximum legroom, and the services offered by a seamlessly integrated digital ecosystem. In this mode, the steering wheel and pedals move into an invisible area. The feeling of space in the concept car opens up completely new realms of possibility for such a sporty convertible. Meanwhile, the Audi Skysphere automatically keeps an eye on the road and traffic with its sensor system and drives the occupants safely to their destination. The drive system, 465 kilowatts of power. New technologies like electrification, digitalization, and autonomous driving gave us the opportunity to create an experience that goes way beyond the one that typical roadsters offer today, said design project manager Gail Buzin. An electric motor positioned on the powered rear axle is responsible for delivering power to the wheels of the Audi Skysphere. A total of 465 kilowatts of power and 750 Newton-meters of torque have an easy time with the Roadster, which only weighs around 1,800 kilograms. The weight distribution of around 60% on the powered rear axle results in ample traction and acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 4 seconds, if required. The Audi Skysphere's battery modules are primarily positioned behind the cabin, an ideal configuration for the vehicle's center of gravity and agility. Further modules can be found between the seats in the center tunnel of the Skysphere interior, another position chosen in favor of vehicle dynamics. The battery's capacity is expected to be more than 80 kilowatt-hours, giving the car a range of more than 500 kilometers according to the WLTP standard, at least in the economical GT mode. The chassis, rear wheel steering and adaptive air suspension. The vehicle features double wishbone axles in the front and the rear. The upper and lower wishbones are forged or cast from aluminum. Steering takes place via a steer-by-wire system that controls both the front and the rear wheels. Because the system is not mechanically connected to the front axle, the driver can select different steering ratios and steering settings, all at the touch of a button. This allows the steering to be adjusted from extremely direct to comfortable, but also from high self-aligning forces to minimal self-aligning forces, for example when parking. The rear axle steering and adaptive wheelbase also contribute to the car's small turning radius. The exterior, reverence without retro when it comes to their footprint, 5.23 meters in length versus 5.19. A width of 1.85 versus 2.00 meters. It is easy to see the similarity between the legendary Horch 853 convertible and the Audi Skysphere. A striking difference, on the other hand, can be found in their height. The legendary Horch, with its iconic design, towered up to 1.77 meters depending on the body shape, while its autonomous descendant, the Audi Skysphere, ducks down to the road in sport mode at 1.23 meters flat, with an optimized center of gravity and aerodynamics. The concept car pays its respects to the classic model without merely remaining a retro imitation. The interior, two spheres of experience in one when it comes to the three upcoming concept cars: Audi Skysphere, Audi Grand Sphere, and Audi Urban Sphere. The brand is placing the space that surrounds the passengers, Sphere and which becomes an experience for them, the interior, at the center of its designs. This is because all three vehicles are designed for Level 4 autonomous driving, meaning that in certain defined road and traffic situations, the driver can delegate complete responsibility to the car and no longer has to intervene. Features: engine location, front drive type, rear wheel weight, 3968 pounds 1799.855 kilograms, power, 624 horsepower, 458.955 kW, torque, 553 feet lbs, 750 nanometers. Production figures: total Audi production for 2021, 186,620. 2021 Audi Skysphere. Concept dimensions: roadster seating capacity, 2 doors, 2 exterior length, 204.3 inches 5190 mm. Width, 72.8 in 1850 mm. Height, 48.4 in 1230 mm. Handling: suspension, adaptive air suspension, tires/wheels.